प्रिय मित्रों, भारत के 73 गणतंत्र दिवस पर आप सबको मेरा प्रणाम. Dear friends, on the occasion of 73rd Republic Day of our nation, my greetings to all of you. Republic Day is celebrated on January 26th every year to remember the day when the Constitution of India came into effect after India gained independence after a very long freedom struggle. On the historic day in 1950, the Constitution of India replaced the Government of India Act of 1935 as the governing document of the country, and India became one of the largest democracies in the world. This year it is special because we are also celebrating 75 years of India's independence. Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav began on March 21, 2021, marking 75 weeks to 75th year of independence. Just after independence, expeditious efforts were made to make our country stand on its own feet. Within the first 25 years, considering India with diverse religion, language, and culture, had to build up an economy and initiate all that was needed to conceive the idea of one nation. Looking back, it is amazing how, from scratch in 1947, as a nation, we went about developing the country in every aspect, from food needs to education, health, science and technology, industrial development, and defense. Our democracy's first step was conducting the first free and fair national election in 1952 with a whopping 60% population exercising their franchise to constitute the first Lok Sabha in 1952. Construction of Bhakranangal Dam was started in 1948 and completed in 1964. This is special because the irrigation provided by this dam was the backbone of the Green Revolution, which made our country to have surplus food grains. Food Corporation of India was established in 1964. On education front, 5 IITs, one each in every region of the country, was started during the period 1950 to 1964 to provide engineers who are the backbone for all physical construction and industrial development in terms of mechanical, electrical, and electronic infrastructure. Now, with 21 IITs in place, including the second and third generation, IITs have become global brand institutions in all aspects of engineering, from education, training, and research. In a way, it also led to the IT revolution that we witnessed during the past 2 decades. Many primary schools, Kendriya Vidyalayas, and vocational training institutes were set up to provide basic and vocation education extending into rural India. 3 institutes of management, IIMs, were started in the first 25 years to provide postgraduate training in business administration, and this foundation has led India today to emerge as lead provider of global managers in various sectors ranging from IT, health and pharma, economy, and public policies. Many national prestigious laboratories for fundamental scientific research were started during the infancy of the Republic, like NCL in chemistry, NPL for physics, Central Salt Institute at Bhavnagar, Electrochemical Research Institute at Karaikudi, Food Research at Mysore, Drug Research at Lucknow, Leather Research at Chennai, and many other CSR labs who are now numbering close to 40. Many large steel plants were also established in the first 25 years. Atomic research was started with the establishment of the Atomic Energy Commission and Bhabha Atomic Research Center. This has now made us self-reliant in atomic and nuclear energy for peaceful applications. Crucial research laboratories like DRDO, ARDE, ARDL, etc. were started with a vision to make our country self-reliant in defense. Many companies and organizations of strategic importance in aeronautics, HAL, electronics and communication, BEL and BHEL, antibiotics, Hindustan Antibiotics Limited, Oil and Natural Gas Commission, ONGC, and many more were established in the first 25 years of independence. Indian Space Research Program was launched and ISRO was established. This has paid rich dividends to our country. Our forays into space have made us equal to USA, Russia, and China in space and atmospheric research. The satellite and communication technologies developed by ISRO have helped us in education, agriculture, health, and defense. We have also reached to moon and other planets. We are not only Atmanirbhar in all our space missions, but we also provide this service to other nations. Indian Council of Medical Research was established in 1948. Many research institutes have been set up under ICMR in various areas of health and medicine across the country. The earliest one, AIIMS at New Delhi for health treatment and research, was set up in 1956. Another most important institute is National Institute of Virology at Pune for both research and epidemiology. The health and immunization program and infrastructure developed from that time was very, very crucial in managing the recent ongoing pandemics. India has also emerged as a global pharmacy. This is because of our strengths developed in chemistry, chemical engineering, and biochemical engineering that has made possible manufacturing of vital drugs at affordable prices, not only for our own needs, but also other countries, particularly other Asian countries and Africa. For past several decades, the Serum Institute of India at Mumbai has been making 60% of vaccines needed for the whole world. We all know how this capability was demonstrated in making Covishield vaccine for India and world within a short time of pandemics and in such a large capacity. Along with COVID from Bharat Biotech, we have been able to vaccinate more than 80% of our population against COVID. In IT and pharma growth, private industries have made innumerable growth and economic contributions. Most recently, during the past 15 years, 7 IISERs have been established as brand institutes for science, education, and research. Good training and progress in basic science is ever necessary for development of future technologies. A list of our achievements as a nation can go on and on. The investment of our energy, blood, sweat, and toil in the first 25 years has laid the foundation for progress that we are seeing now of our country, which we all should be proud of. All this was done in spite of poverty, great natural disasters, epidemics, and 4 wars with our neighbors. Our greatest asset has been the diversity of talents, young age, and a demographic dividend. All institutes established have also instilled, nurtured, and kindled scientific temper in the youngsters of independent India. The job of building the country will never be over, as new challenges in health and natural disasters keep happening. We all need to rededicate ourselves with full enthusiasm and responsibility for taking our country ahead in all aspects of life. So, we have enough reasons to celebrate Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav and an Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is an embodiment of India's socio-cultural, political, and economic identity. At IISER Tirupati, though with great enthusiasm, we brought all our students after almost 1.5 years at home to the brand new campus. The rapid infection in third wave made us take a step backwards. During the past 2 weeks, the viral infection spread so fast in our institute community, with almost every second person infected or a primary contact. Many of our staff, students, and faculty, including their family, are going through the infection. The institute is functioning with bare minimal capacity for maintenance, with all staff for essential services also infected. I hope that very soon, during the next 2 weeks, we will start recovering back to normal function. At this point, I would like to place my sincere thanks and acknowledgement to the COVID Test Center led by Dr. Pakala Suresh Babu, who have been able to test so many large numbers of samples, not only from the institute, but also for the state and also from other institutes. At this time, I cannot really say when all our students who have left hostel can come back to the campus. We need to wait for the third wave to completely flatten. As the pandemic is still widespread, we must remain alert and not let our guard down. The precautions we have taken till now had to be continued. Wearing masks and maintaining social distancing have been the essential parts of COVID appropriate behavior and COVID management. I will again emphasize, wearing masks at all times and places is the most safeguard against the virus. Please follow this dictum all the time. I wish to end by remembering Rabindranath Tagore's evergreen words. I quote, "Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments but domestic walls, where words come from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert and of sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake." Dhanyavad and thanks.